Hey everybody, here's my new Simply Light Designs Winter Haven Tarp. This is the charcoal gray. It's a seal poly material. This is a 12-foot tarp. And I got in the seal poly XL, so it's wider, so I can bring it actually a lot farther down to the ground than you see here. This is just a real crude setup in my basement. I actually ran out of room. The other side's kind of pushed up against the wall there. Just to get the lines set up here, I wanted to get those on and just get an overall look of how this thing's set up. Again, this is the 12-foot version. I thought about going 13, but you know, even on this setup here, you can see I'm starting to run out of room, or that strap on my hammock's going to start rubbing up against the corner of the tarp. So you add another 6 inches on this, imagine that, coming on there 6 inches plus the other side. I thought that was overkill, and I would have to hang it higher, which defeated the purpose of me wanting to bring it nice and low to the ground. And again, I'll be able to snug this right up on the ground once I get out of these, you know, 9 foot ceilings in the basement here, and hang my hammock a little lower. But anyway, I'm real happy with it. Got kind of olive greened out with all the other tarps I've got. I got 3 olive green tarps, so I want this charcoal gray, and hopefully it shows up nice on the camera here. But I absolutely love this tarp already. I wasn't going to do the pull outs. I don't think I'll ever use those, but I figured, hey, they're there, and who knows if I want to attach the doors, keep them open, clipped onto that, or you know, for $20, I think it was worth it. These line locks, these are new to me. Actually, I have a little baggie of 4 of them. I've had for about 4 years now. Never used them. I just preferred to use figure 9, so you can get that mechanical advantage and get it nice and snug. So this is the first time I'm actually using these. I had Jared at Simply Light Designs. Actually, I didn't have them. I think that's a standard option that he puts on. So really nice way to snug up your tarp. Loosen it easy just by flicking that up. I'm starting to lose my pull there. But yeah, this is I think it's the Z-Packs. Well, I know it's Z-Packs. I think they call it the Z-Line. It's a 2mm. Real nice stuff. It doesn't stretch at all. The ends burn nice and clean, just like paracord. Basically, it's just non-stretchy paracord. I guess it's a good way to put it, with the inside and the sheath on the outside. Nice and slick, but it's not too slick. It holds knots nice, doesn't tangle. Doesn't tangle very easily. And you can untie knots out of it very easily. So anyway, this is just a real crude setup. I started running out of weights. Actually, these were getting drug along the floor, because it wasn't holding up to the tension. And this bar here, don't really have the pull tied down very tight, so it's sliding, but we'll go ahead and take a peek inside. You can see it's just huge inside there. Real nice setup. These snaps, I'm glad I put these on. I think it was a $25 option. At the last minute, I thought about taking that back out. But I've got this side pulled out, and you can see there that's really going to seal you up in the winter. I'll close that snap there. I need 2 hands. You can kind of see my hammock's a little offset here, so it's rubbing. It's just kind of a tight setup here with the wall there. I ran out of room. But, go around the side here. Yeah, you can see here, I'm really not even guyed out properly there. That thing's just straight down the wall. Like I said, I ran out of room, but even then, it's, you know, this thing nice and taut, and just, you know, not too many wrinkles, even though it's a terrible setup here. Just temporarily, just to try it out. Got my Dutchware Gear tarp flies that I use on all my tarps. I like those because you can slide them up and down the line. And you know, if you're running out of, if you have a big tree and you're running out of line, you can move the thing clear up there and tighten off that one. Use less rope. And yeah, again, there you can see just how it is in my basement here. Can't really move the hammock. Yeah, this side's loose. It's really nice, and you can just guide these out, tie them out of the way. It's easy to walk in and out of here if the weather's not too bad, if you don't want to batten down the hatches and keep one side open. So yeah, you can tell them really seal up nicer. I'm glad I went with those snaps. And just sitting in here, I mean, this is great. I can put a little stool down here. Sitting here, you can cook, relax. Don't have to sit in a hammock if you don't want to. I'll tie these up once I do a proper setup. But just super happy with this, and it looks like it lets a nice amount of light in, but not too much. Happy with the color. This here, again, I'll be able to pull that down. It's probably about 16, 18 inches off the ground here. But if the weather's really bad, I can drop this a little bit, get it almost all the way down to the ground, and build a little snow up if I'm really worried about wind. Man, that is it. Looking forward to getting on the next trip here in a couple weeks, and hopefully we get some snow and some bad weather to give it a good test. Oh, one more thing. At first, I took this out of the package, and right away I saw this. It almost looked like seam tape on there, and I go, "Oh man, did he use tape on this?" I hate tape because these are on dry bags, and with all the packing and rolling and folding and stuffing and all that, it just gets cracked and they leak. Gets dried, cracks, and peels. I'm looking at it closer. I'm like, no, that's not tape. That's just the silicone sealant he put on there on the threads, and then he must have had a little roller or a brush or something, brushed it along the tarp there. And I don't know how you got that straight, but I mean, it's perfect all the way down. Did an awesome job with that. The kind of quality I expect from him. He does a great job. Little blob of silicone there to cover up where he sewed the little string to hold the pole. But yeah, this thing's massive. I can't wait to take it out. I wouldn't change anything about it, and I can tell right now it's going to be perfect. So that's the Simply Light Designs Winter Haven 12-foot Seal Poly XL tarp.